talking pressure, knowing with whatever, going undefeated, I'm a heavyweight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's the Cobra in at the point. And for Utah, the forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. And it's Kessler in at the 5. Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled, and squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Baker. Drains the triple.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Here's Collins. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Baker. Really played well against Charlotte.
Oh, he got his timing down. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Over Edwards, rejected by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Baker. Driving to the basket, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw... a jam like that? Baker's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. And Utah calls time here.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And Utah has possession. 7-point differential.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3 and out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Kind of amazing that Lillard wasn't a big-time prospect out of high school, Brent.
Well, size had a lot to do with that, B.A., and then Damian Lillard, it's hard to scout will, and he certainly has loads of that. Not many guys have a feel for the game like Dame does.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Baker.
first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Tipped away. Kessler passes to Sexton to stop the run. Oh, rejected by Lillard.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Count that bucket. Baker's got 11.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and that one drops.
They're really working the paint now.
And Utah calls time here, coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now here's Sexton. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Here's the break. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Kessler. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And down it goes. 2 points. 17 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Ball stolen. Here we go. All alone.
Oh, man.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And he gets it back. Here's Kessler. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Baker, the pass to Jordan. Here's Edwards. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Clarkson against Jordan. Good on the 13-footer.
Jordan Clarkson tries to be aggressive for most of the game. And when he's looking to score from the mid-range, if he knocks a couple down, he can be dangerous.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
That one no good. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Jordan against Clarkson. Clarkson missing again.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And the three-pointer goes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Collins outside. Outside Sexton. Here's Markkanen. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. On the wing, Clarkson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton for the Jazz. Olynyk comes in for Collins, and Agbaji subbed in for Clarkson. Here's Baker. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Baker's got 28.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Stripped away. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Got a piece of it. Will it go? And it's blocked.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Now here's Markkanen. His last outing he had 20. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch, it makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Agbaji. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, BA, the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym, and the guy keeps getting better. That's scary.
Now here's Jordan. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And that one's good. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kessler. Back to Horton Tucker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. From deep, Jordan. He drops it from range. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jordan's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Olynyk passes to Horton Tucker. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Pass to Agbaji. It's Markkanen on the wing. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay. Gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Fires, high post. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Remains Utah ball.
And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1. 5th, the Jazz.
Get ready. These are two teams who have been flying down the court of late. Should be fun to watch. And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Baker gets the bucket.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kessler. To end the run, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Damian Lillard picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on that one.
Kessler, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Baker gets the bucket.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Horton Tucker with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Horton Tucker.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
The layup off target.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Baker. We're at the end of the first, and what a... Blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Dunn in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Dunn. Baker grabs the board. Gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Drives to the hoop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Baker's got 41.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Here's Dunn. Tipped. And they're on the run. With the teardrop, Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 6 here in the quarter.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And Utah calls time here. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
John Collins checked in for Kessler. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You take a look at Edwards, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Damian Lillard embraces the big moments. He said, quote, "I don't know why, I just do it. It's internal. I'm always talking to myself like, quote, I have to find a way. This is an opportunity to rise and to come up big. You've got to get it going. It's a real thing. You just demand that something extra of yourself." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Dame time is very real. Gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Baker with the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
From behind the arc, yet another bucket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year. Sinks the tray.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Dunn, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Dunn. To win the drought. And Clarkson, here we go.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Baker. Pure from three-point range. Baker's got 57 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Puts up a deep 3. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here we go. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Lillard with the ball, guarded by Olynyk. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
They're absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. He shoots it. Baker gets the bucket.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
A deep 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here we go, 1-on-1. Puts up a 3. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. To the inside, Collins. Here's Baker. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
is so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Dunn, the pass to Olynyk. To halt the run, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Baker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first.
On Saturday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
The way they've been conducting themselves lately, I think they'll have no trouble maintaining their current momentum. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, and the wins will follow.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah, so he gets them both. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 23% so far. Olynyk passes to Clarkson. Over Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Over Olynyk. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist by Edwards.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Baker. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside for Sexton. From outside, off the mark. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Knocked away. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Outside Sexton. Banked it in off the glass.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
And they pick up 2. Morant's got his first 2 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Baker. Puts up a deep 3. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And Utah has possession. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. Oh, Morant with the block.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot.
Here's Baker. And it's good. He hits another one. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Back to Horton Tucker. And he throws it down with one hand.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Morant, the pass to Tatum. Here's Baker. There's the drive.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
The fadeaway. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Tatum, shot is good.
Off contact, but just a beautiful shot by Tatum. He's added so much strength through the years.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Outside Sexton. Back to Horton Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Morant. Tatum with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Here's Baker. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Pulls up. And he hits the jumper for 2.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Tatum against Markkanen. The 3 from Sexton. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 5 points.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Here's Baker. Got it off in time. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater!
26.
Are you kidding?
The away team.
Whoa! The heave to
121.
beat the buzzer. Whew.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half, well, for the Warriors. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentages.
Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Kobe Bryant. He's out there with Jason Tatum. LeBron James out there with Ja Morant. And it's the Cobra in at the point guard position. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
So it's Utah now. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. He has 6.
Well, the defense didn't slow Markkanen down one bit. He was able to stay on stride.
You know, when analyzing the game of...
Over the
are
top.
you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing!
Man.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Lets it fly. Kobe grabs the miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. The Warriors, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Jazz foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Baker. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Kessler. Back to Clarkson. On the money from 12 feet away. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Show of confidence right now from Jordan Clarkson and his jump shot.
Here's Baker. Launches it from deep. No good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And Collins with the slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Here's Baker driving inside. That one goes in.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Poke loose. And here comes the break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A new look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Jazz ball.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And of course, there's Utah, far behind in the standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Kobe Bryant. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. Can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Baker's got 14 points now in the second half.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. That's tipped. Clarkson against Morant, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
It remains Utah ball.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Another big round of applause for your Utah Jazz youth dance team.
Here's Collins. Pass to Markkanen. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Bryant with it. Picked up by Sexton. Here's Baker. Drops in the 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here we go, one-on-one. Fires from deep. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Kessler passes to Collins. Looking to end the run. Excellent D there from Bryant.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Baker. Drills it from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
From downtown, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Here's Baker. Sinks it from distance.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Fast break, here we go. Buries it from 3.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Yet another steal from him.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. James has gotten his first points in this one.
I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
He's got a clear path for the finish.
Everybody up for that one.
My goodness.
You could just feel that coming.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Clarkson outside. Collins against Bryant. And it's Collins penetrating to stop the drought. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Sexton. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. They get it back. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, the long arms of Tatum. Man, do they come in handy on the glass.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 11 in this 3rd quarter. And they're on the break from deep three-point land. Baker gets the bucket.
No hesitation on the break. That's been an advantage for them.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Moran against Clarkson. Lets it go from 11. Basket counts. Clarkson's got 10.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Here's Baker. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Collins passes to Markkanen. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Morant. Here's Baker. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Hits a three-pointer.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
2 minutes remaining.
Baker can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Takes a 13-footer, and the jumper is on the mark.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Collins outside. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Denied by Morant. In transition, here they come. Baker gets the bucket. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Morant with it, picked up by Sexton. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Collins outside. Back to Clarkson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And let's look now at the shooting guards who've been most effective with their defense this past month. Fifth is Jordan Clarkson.
With the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred, the versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
Here's Baker. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The three is up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The visitors with the ball. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. They've got Chris Dunn, and it's Abaji in at the two guard. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz. Knocks it loose. Here's Baker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the away team, Baker. One shot.
Utah shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Pass to Hendricks. The ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. He's all alone. Again. What an avalanche. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Utah. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, BA. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Baker gets the bucket.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
Utah with the ball. Dunn, the pass to Yurtseven. James with the ball, and Yurtseven picks him up defensively. Jumps up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
Pass to Yurtseven. Back to Dunn. A shot to stop the run. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Yurtseven.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
The visitors with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
That's tipped. Tatum with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good anticipation wins Tatum a steal, and he knows better than to let it go to waste.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Baker. Good. Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Dunn. Back to your 7. Here's Fontecchio. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. They still need this. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 9 rebounds now. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Who poked away? From deep three-point land. Rebound, Utah. And here's Dunn. Tatum with it. And your 7 picks him up defensively. Here's Baker. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
3 points.
Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to your 7. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Baker gets the bucket.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Jazz have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Dunn, the pass to your 7. Back to Dunn. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Dunn's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Baker sends it home from three-point land.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Here's 7, passes to Dunn. From deep three-point range, and again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Abaji, hounded by Moran. Dunn outside. Clock at 6. Here's Hendricks. Pulls up, high post. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the take, and that one is hammered home.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Dunn, the pass to your 7. Dunn with it. Tatum's there. Denied by Tatum.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end. Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him. Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that... could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, BA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Yard 7 passes to Horton Tucker. They need this. Oh, Morant with the block. And they're running. Here's Baker. From down in the low post, it goes.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Dunn outside. Just 5 to shoot. James with the rebound. Dunn's gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Here's Baker. It's rebounded by Yurt 7. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Back to Dunn. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Olynyk.
Olynyk's presence on the offensive glass is big, mostly because he is big.
Here's Baker. And a two-handed jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And the Jazz with possession. Horton Tucker, the pass to Yurt 7. Here's Abaji. Outside Olynyk.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
It's on
foul.
LeBron James.
First team foul.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Here's Baker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
From deep three-point land. Hits yet again. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go, 1-on-1. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Sinks it. What range from downtown. 1:24 left in the final quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. Up top, Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Yet another steal from him.